But what I'm seeing with Kadena, even though I didn't necessarily try to go get viewers of Kadena and people be interested and help grow my channel and all that stuff with Kadena viewers, it just happened. But because I'm seeing such a big influx of that on my channel, it makes me realize that this coin's being beaten down really badly. But if there are that many people that interested in it in a bear market, I mean, among the mid-small caps, so 100 million, or yeah, I would say 100 million in a bear market and lower, right? From 1 million to 100 million, it's kind of smallish caps. Micro cap is like 5 million and under. This one could move faster than the majority of mid-small caps, because usually they're last to move. Small caps and micro caps typically don't pump. Yeah, that should only happen once every 5 minutes. The like, subscribe shit. Micro caps typically don't pump until Bitcoin breaks its all-time high. But because of the influx, so I'm trying to help you. Like, this is not fundamental. This isn't the project. This is numbers. I see trends. I'm trying to help you. This might sound foolish. It might sound like, oh, it's not the project. It doesn't matter. Like, I can see it and I can feel it in the charts. This is valuable, like I'm telling you. So, you know, this might be a nasty downtrend. I'm always bearish on it, as I should be, right? Like I've been bearish the whole time. But I want you to realize, in light of my always bearishness for good reasons, there is a lot of cool stuff happening with this from my strict perspective. From a fundamentalist project perspective, the other guy was trying to, I can't remember, maybe Ryan Mata, but he does a really good job covering this coin. So if you're new to my channel, you need to, even though I don't even know the guy, I'm giving him a shout out, but he does it. He puts in a lot of time and effort. So if you're a fan of this, first off, make sure you draw these origin lines. So you don't have to make them all weird looking like mine, all the dashed and stuff. So I need to make these all the same. Or I guess they're not the same size. Anyway, you need to try to do this. It's going to be very valuable. And you need this line on your chart as well. So you need to try drawing origin lines, and you need to draw this line here. Okay, now we're going to zoom into Kadena. And really, that's all you need. You only need two things for Kadena. You can always throw on the weekly 10, okay? About all you need. I mean, that and intuition has led me to be pretty spot on this, the analysis of this for quite some time. All right. In order to figure out what it's allowed to do here, no, my last video, I covered this. I said, I think it's going to swipe up one more time, but before it does, it has to come back down and hit this line. So it was sometime after this wick happened, it was under the origin line, and during the live chat, it screamed up, and I said, this isn't the one. This has got to come back down, right? And I said, I think it might want to take out this high because it's too low below this. So that's where we left off. I gave all the reasons why that might happen. It's trying to happen, so let's zoom in to see where that was. Tuesday, it was right here. Yeah. So I already could tell. Now it has to come back down because I didn't like how this scoop, that's not going to get it all the way up there. You got to put in some more time. So it's been riding this origin line. It looks to me, I mean, I still think it's going to take out that high because this is what it's been doing the last several times. It's so watch my last Kadena video. Somebody even left the comment on there, this is your best video ever, or best Kadena video ever, or whatever. I personally don't know if I thought so, but but it was a good one. So if you missed it, check it out, because this is essentially a continuation. I'm not going to backtrack and go over all of that. All right. Yeah, so horizontal just above that should be the weekly 10. Yeah, it's going to hit the weekly 10. I think it's going to nail it right there. When can you expect a breakdown? Even though the origin line will get the next big move, right? I think the micro direction will be decided before this. You have inverse like a W, right? Which just means first low, higher low. That's all it means. For the most part, with symmetry. I guess it requires symmetry as well. I busted up. Okay. So this neckline, nope, that's going to come in right at the origin line. So that is here already. So it will just be the origin line. And then I would say, oh, here. There, this will give you the heads up first. Okay, so I'm saying that I think it's going to hit here and then head down. Okay, what happens after there, I don't really care. I just think that that's its next direction. It's going to hit that 113. For reasons from Tuesday, and now it looks like all good. And it is really quite probable. But when does it become improbable? Right? Not invalidated. Because really, I mean, you could come all the way down here and use this as support and go up. I mean, but when does it become less probable that this is going to be touched before it's touched? See if you break below this line. When does it become even more improbable that this move up here will happen? When you go below and you use it as resistance and tick down. At that moment, then you know this line will be hit next, not this one. But the probability flip point is when you break this structure. It's not invalidated. It still might be about a 50-50 chance, either one, which was hit first, this one or this one, right? Because this was a pretty strong micro trend. So the moment it leaves this, it turns into about a 50-50 chance. When you start recalibrating your edge is when you identify how do the tiny candles interact with that line. And that's when you're going to know, is my edge here or is it here? But until that moment happens, your edge is absolutely at 113. Now, could you get your ass liquidated before then? Taking longs right now? Abso-freaking-lutely. Look. That's a 6% move. If you're on 20x, you're liquidated. 18x, you're liquidated. Close to liquidated. Yeah, no, you would be liquidated, 18x. Yeah, you could get your ass handed to you if you're pissing around with futures and you don't know how to trade. So don't go over here and say, cosasverdes said. No, I mean, I typically don't like to long at the top of I don't like the breakout trade very much. This bear market, I kind of taken my words back because in retrospect, backtesting stuff, in this choppy market, some of the absolute best trades were small time frame and mid time frame breakouts out of horizontals. As simple as that, literally out of like just passing the previous local high. It's been some of the best trades out there, longs. And I don't like to trade that way. But this is not a horizontal. So I don't like taking longs in places like this. And if you do that, just because this is by far the most probable thing, your ass would get liquidated if you took a long on now and it hit this obvious line, which it might hit anyway, and you're on 18x. You are liquidated. Or just round up to 20, right? And that's what we got. That's Kadena. So don't go fooling around with leverage if you don't know how to do it just because we're probably going to hit this, okay? Please don't lose your money like that. In a bear market, you want to save as many, you're a squirrel, hoard as many nuts as you can. Don't lose them.